Pube might be falling off the bone.
Yep.
Quickly, dropping like flies.
Yep. Say, leave her alone.
Get up.
Black girls, come on. Like, we have to support each other. Like, hi guys. So if you haven't seen Janaye's video, make sure you go watch her video. So I got my makeup done. Cause y'all probably like, girl, you never look like that when you be on camera. So if y'all haven't watched that, make sure you go watch that. Now I'm about to do her hair. So we did answer some questions on her channel as well. We're also gonna answer some on here. Guys, it stopped recording, which is we just yeah.
Do you have any trips planned?
Yeah, it's a family reunion trip, and I said that I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is. I'm gonna wait. But yeah, definitely have trips coming.
Yeah, I have a trip coming up for spring break. Going to Charleston with me and my boyfriend. It's gonna be my spring break and also like a late birthday trip for him. He's gonna be turning 20 on the 1st of March, and then we're leaving on the 3rd of March. So make sure y'all go to my channel and check out those videos around that time, because we're gonna do a prep with me. We're gonna do get ready with me there. We're gonna do a whole bunch of things. So make sure y'all stay tuned.
Go subscribe.
And make sure y'all go follow my TikTok and my Instagram.
And I'll put them like, you know,
in the description.
So make sure y'all go subscribe. I'm gonna go check too. And I'm gonna ask her, I'm gonna be like, did they subscribe?
Okay, how to get over somebody.
I was saying like keep yourself busy. Don't like do anything that you'll regret later. We was talking about that prayer too. Like,
Lord, if this isn't for me, if anybody's in my life that is not of you, please remove.
Yep.
If y'all are not serious about what I just came out my mouth, do not pray that prayer. Because Pube might be falling off the bone.
Yep.
Quickly, dropping like flies.
Yep.
Like, it doesn't have to be like a bad friend typically to you. It could just be someone that's in your life for a season.
Yep.
Instead of like, you know, for a long time. And we all have those lifetime friends where you can get close to them within a year, and then within 3 years, like, they falling off the bone.
Yep.
And that's totally fine. Like, don't try and preserve friendships that are not benefiting both. Like, I'm not saying it has to be a give take relationship, but if you're always giving and they're always taking, they're gonna take stuff all the way till you have nothing, and then they build their stuff up. It needs to be a mutual relationship.
If anything, like, God will see and hear things that you don't. So like, even if you feel like, well, they're not doing anything bad, like, you know, I feel like they were, you know, like they were a good person.
Yeah.
He saw something that you didn't.
He with you and her at the same time.
Yeah. So
how you gonna tell him no?
Exactly. Like, how you gonna tell him that it was good, like, you know, like, people, they can still be good people, but sometimes they're just not meant for you.
Yeah. And then they can be good people towards you, and then as soon as they don't get around you, they saying things that you might have told them in private, or just not being a good friend in public. And hey, that's life. People are gonna be in your life like that. So let's just make the best of it. If your man has to turn himself in to the prison for a 3-year sentence, are you holding him down?
I want to know what he did.
Yeah? Let me know what you did before I say yes or no.
Yeah, because I gotta know.
And is 3 years the maximum or the minimum?
Because, like, what? Why are we turning ourselves in for 3 years?
I think we should be on the run.
Yeah, like, Bonnie and Clyde, let me know. Like, what? Like, what?
What made you start a YouTube channel?
I've had my channel for like a year and some change, and this past summer I was just like, you know, girl, you gotta get on it. You say you've been wanting one, you know, you can't say you want one and not doing the work for it. So I was like, I'm just gonna start posting. And going to just continue to do that. I love YouTube. Always wanted one. So
I definitely feel that. Like I started because I love watching these people on YouTube. Like I love like the ones that they have a good amount of followers but they don't like blow up.
yeah,
Because I feel like, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but once you blow up, yeah, you have this lifestyle that, I mean, yeah, we can all try and relate to what we all want, which is fine watching people that do that, but I like the ones that are real and raw, the ones that, like college students that don't want to spend that much money, or just like people that align with what I want. Like if you blow up and get to that point, I'm so happy for you, but I like the mini blow up YouTubers, like, you know. But I just started because I've been wanting one. I made so many YouTube channels because I wanted to make one, but I guess I just wasn't consistent, and I would be so, like, I would do everything all the way up until the point where I have to post. And I'm just like, no, they don't want to see that. And I get discouraged, and I will tell you, do not, y'all.
Don't.
Even if you, it doesn't matter what the views are looking like, whether that be 1K, 5 views, no views, keep doing it, because one day you're going to get your big break. I will say God helps. So if you're not doing anything bad, I would say, and he wants to bless you in that area, then go for it. But if you're, you know, doing things that's not of him, he's not going to bless that area if you're not doing right with it.
And sometimes he won't bless you when you feel like you want it. So like he'll do it unexpectedly because like you're not ready yet.
Yeah.
So therefore you're not gonna get it when you want it because you're gonna take advantage of it.
Right.
So just be patient.
And ask him for motivation too.
Yeah.
What's your biggest accomplishment of 2023?
I would say there's two things really. One is getting back right with God. That's my biggest accomplishment because I feel like that is very, very, very important. Especially because we're young. There's a lot of things going on in the world, like people dying young. I feel like that is like really important, you know. And don't do it because I feel like it is kind of like a trending thing right now. You know, people, you know, like. But don't do it because it's a trend. Like, do it because you actually want a relationship with him. Because at the end of the day, I mean, he knows your heart. So at the end of the day, but definitely, I feel like everybody should want to get close with him. And another one is my YouTube, because I did start last year, 2023, during the summer. So me actually taking it serious, and I actually gotten a good bit of support, and I would say that is like a big accomplishment because, you know, I wouldn't say I did it all by myself because I didn't do it by myself.
Right.
But I did put in the work for it, and I'm proud that, you know, I've come this far. So that's one of my accomplishments.
My biggest accomplishment, I would say, like, getting through my first year of college.
Ooh, yes.
Because not too many people.
It's not easy.
When I tell you stress is an understatement, it's really like I don't know, because it's like classes won't be that hard, but you're still stressing because it matters more. It's not like, yeah, you can definitely retake it. Oh, babes, you can definitely retake it, but that's not what it is. I'm saying this, college is not for everybody.
It's not.
So don't feel like that's your only choice, because it's definitely not. But if you want to be a doctor, you gotta go to school.
You don't have no choice.
If
nobody's gonna accept you without no credentials.
Yeah, if you want to be a veterinarian, you gotta go to school. Like things like that. Like if you want to go do nails, okay, go to an esthetician school, or go get a certificate. Like you don't have to go to 2-year, 4-year, whatever you want to call it. Some places you just need a certificate.
Yeah.
So go get this certificate, and it could be like 7 months to a year, depending on how your classes are flowing. Yeah, I would say that's one of my biggest accomplishments. What do you like to do in your free time?
I love to do my hair. That is like a big, I wouldn't say it's an issue because, well, it is an issue because I don't know how to keep my hands out of my hair. So like it's fun, like, you know, and it's good knowing how to do like your own hair and stuff like that. But then, like I said, it is starting to become an issue because every day is something different. Like, I want to do this, or I see something on TikTok and I see somebody do it. I'm like, ooh, I gotta try that. I gotta try that. But in my free time, I love to do that.
I don't know what I like to do. I guess I like to do makeup because at night, if I'm like not doing nothing, I'm like, okay, I'll just do my makeup, do some eyeshadow. Like, I like trying new things. I definitely want to go get like a new eyeshadow palette because I've used like I think I've used all the colors. And I want blue, I want orange, I want red. Like, I want to try those things. And practice makes perfect, y'all.
It does.
So, where do you see yourself and your channel by the end of 2024? We see ourselves big balling, like
like I don't know, like I just want to see growth. Like I really don't. I don't want like to have to like put a limit on what.
What God can do.
Yeah, like because you never like the whole year. This is just the beginning of the year. Like you never know what can happen. So I just want to see growth. That's it. I don't care if it's 10 more subscribers by the end of the year. As long as I know that I'm like my work isn't going in vain.
And I agree. Like growth, I feel like is a big thing. Growth in school, growth in bank accounts, growth in myself, growth in my hair, growth in like friends, family, YouTube, anything. Like growth in everywhere that I can think of and plus more. Tips for people that are scared to start a YouTube or advice.
Girl, do it. Boy, do it. Just do it. Don't think so much about it. Like, you know, you'll see other YouTubers and you get inspired, but then you're like, oh, they did this in a certain amount of time, or they're already here. They have this, they have that. Don't worry about what they got. You just do what you have to do in order to get there.
Right.
And don't think that everything that they have done, like, you should do the same thing. Do it your way.
Yeah.
I would say, like, you could do what's trending, but don't do it exactly how somebody else does it.
Yes.
Put your own spin on it. Yes, like, make yourself unique. Like, give yourself a brand. Don't try to be somebody else's brand.
And it's definitely okay to get tips from people and, you know, trends or what they did, but don't just copy like one person. If you have 5 YouTubers that you see, okay, take one from those 5 and spin it off on how you want. Do something different, because if you do something exactly like somebody else, I'm not saying it's not going to work, but just try to be genuine with it, you know? And it's okay to, if you don't have any ideas and you want to do that one, do it. But don't spend your life trying to copy other, you know, YouTubers. If it's a trend, do the trend, because everybody's doing the trend. But don't make it your whole YouTube to recreate what someone else has going on in their channel. And start it. Like, that'll probably be the hardest thing, just starting it.
Yep.
But I will say consistency is needed.
Yes.
If you're not consistent, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't.
It's just not gonna. If you're not consistent, it's not gonna work.
You gotta want it for yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want it for other people. Want it for yourself. What is something that you regret?
I don't have any regrets. I feel like all the choices that I've made are, you know,
it was needed to be made.
Yeah, like
it was either that or something else.
Yeah, like I wouldn't call it a regret.
I don't think I have any like regrets. I know I did have one, but I'm kind of like over it now, because it's like if you hold on to regrets, then you're just draining yourself, to be honest. Because if the time has passed, you honestly really can't do nothing about it. So I'm not saying, you know, it can't happen. I'm not saying you can't feel like you have regrets, but don't hold on them to the point where it's like you're thinking about it multiple times. Not even throughout the day, just throughout the year. Like, you just keep thinking back on it. Like, I know one of my regrets was not communicating with my great-granddad before he passed away. That happened when I was in 6th grade. And I just chopped it up to be, okay, my great-grandmother, I'm not going to make the same mistake to have 2 regrets. No, I'm going to talk to her. And that's honestly what healed me also, like just giving it to God, and also like if you have a chance to make it right in some type of way, you can do it.
Yeah.
Like with her, I'm making it right. That was literally her husband, so like I'm not gonna make the same mistake with her, thinking about him, because then I'm just doubling down. Is it hard or embarrassing to edit when rewatching the videos? If so, how do you get over it?
It used to be a little bit like weird. I wouldn't say it was really embarrassing, but it used to be like weird, like, ooh, like why am I like I'm literally talking to a camera, like that is so weird. But eventually you start to have fun with it. Then honestly you see yourself grow. Like at the beginning, I honestly say I used to be so weirded out talking to a camera, like there's nobody behind, like I'm not on the phone, I'm just sitting here like basically talking to myself. But after a while, I started to get comfortable. I see that I'm more open. I wasn't so like nervous talking. And you know, you just start to get a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
So that is one thing. But no, I wouldn't say it's embarrassing.
I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. I know that it's definitely like if I'm editing and say that my sister is with me or my boyfriend's with me, I kind of don't want them to see it.
Yeah.
but
like, no, you need to see the finished product. You don't need to see me editing.
Yeah. But just think about those people are going to be one of your biggest support. Hopefully going to be one of your biggest supporters. Yeah, whenever I posted my first, YouTube video, my mom literally went downstairs and put it on the big TV. And I'm over here cringing.
Yes, like,
but her whole thing is I just want to make sure it's right, and she didn't watch all of it. She just wanted to make sure that nothing that I saw was, or that I missed. Hey, if you're gonna be nervous that your parents or your people are gonna see it, get over it, or you're just not gonna do it.
You don't need a channel, babe.
Because
I mean, you're literally posting for the whole world to see.
And once it's on there, it's on there.
It's there.
It might be awkward at first, but don't. It's not gonna do
nothing. You'll really get over it. Like it's not. I want to say it's not. Well, it's really not that big of a deal. Like,
and collabing, like me and Trinity, like we knew of each other in high school. We both ran for prom queen. So like.
And that's another thing, like, make sure y'all support each other. Like, that is a big thing. Especially black girls. Come on. Like, we have to support each other. Like, we have to support each other. Especially, like, it doesn't even matter if we're, like, the whole, like, you flew across the world. I mean, it's social media. So, like, you post my stuff, I post yours. Like, just support. That's all it is. That's all that matters.
And if you don't have someone there doing it for you, I'm gonna do it for Trini. Yep. Like, we gonna support each other in any way. So, always network, have a supporter. Like, even if you don't feel like you want to, you can always have that one person in your corner. Whether that be your mom, your brother, your sister, babes, whoever. And what are your goals for 2024?
Posting more on YouTube. That's the one. Getting closer with God. Well, that switched them to.
Getting closer with God.
That's the first one. Yes. And then posting more on YouTube. And honestly, I want to get more into fashion. Like, I mean, like I dress, like I dress, but but I want like fashion, and I want it to be like unique. Like, there's trends, there's cute stuff or whatever. I want to have my own brand. And I'm like, oh yeah, like I know that she can dress. That's really all my goals for 2024.
One of my goals is try and pay down my car more. Travel more. If y'all are in South Carolina, hit us up. We can literally do like a creators travel. Like, we can network it, y'all.
Literally, like,
even if it's for 2 days or just a day. Like, do you know how fun that would be? We can do it. Like, literally,
we really can.
Whether that be people that's doing strictly TikTok, or people that's doing strictly YouTube, or any other social media that's out there, we can do it if you put your mind to it.
That's all we gotta do is put our mind to it.
But yeah, travel. Moyon.
Yes, absolutely.
School.
Yes.
School is a
School
big
is,
one.
oh gosh.
One of my goals is to have more friends, to be honest.
Yeah.
You can never have too many friends. Like, not all friends are the same. Like, yeah, you can have your best friends, you can have childhood friends, you can have creative friends. You want to do relationship advice? If y'all are fighting to be with each other, just go ahead and let it go.
Yep.
Like, not, I would say fight for each other, but fight with being with each other is different.
Fighting against each other, that's not gonna work.
If y'all are, if you just struggling, like it's arguments almost every day, you're not happy. I know you're not. How can you be happy?
And don't try to force it.
Yeah, if you're forcing it, then you might as well just go hang it up.
Yep.
Because forcing it is different. Like, I'm not about to force being with somebody. See, I got my hair done for free. She got her makeup done for free. But yeah, y'all, like, don't ever fight to be with somebody. Like, especially if they're not, you know, fighting for you either.
Yeah, if they're not fighting for you, then just let it go, baby. I promise. Like, it's not worth it.
It's not, because you're literally draining yourself being with them. And if you feel like you're draining yourself, then what are you doing? We're supposed to be uplifting each other. We're supposed to be happy. 2024, we're supposed to be happy.
Yes, nothing but good vibes.
No negativity.
Vibes. No negativity.
So what you over there doing? What you doing? You need to leave. Okay? You need to go.
I would say communication is key, of course. If y'all not communicating, well, I'm gonna say this: communication. You can communicate all day, every day, in your sleep. You can do all of that, but if there's not an understanding, like y'all have to understand each other. You have to listen. Like, you can talk, because communication is just talking. Like, you're talking to someone. You can talk all day, like I said, but you have to understand what the person is saying. You have to feel where they're coming from. Like, listen, actually listen. Like, I remember one time I was looking at this TikTok. I think it was Usher talking. I don't know if it was like his, girlfriend or something, but he was talking about like how whenever there was like a disagreement or something, like when they would talk, he would repeat back to the person what they said so that he knows that he understood and they know that he understood. And I feel like everybody should take that, like, it doesn't even have to be in a relationship, a friendship, workplace, anywhere, like, anywhere where a relationship is involved. Like, when somebody says something to you, if you're able to take it back and, like, repeat exactly what they said to you and have an understanding of it, then you know that you understand it. Yeah. Because if you can repeat something to somebody, then you know that you understand what they said. So everybody should take that into account and apply it to their life, because I feel like that is a good trait to have.
Exactly. Like she said, you can be talking all day. Talking all day.
Just yapping.
But until you actually understand what, like, you don't have, like, you never have to agree on exactly what they're saying, but the fact that you understand, I feel like holds more than agree. Because we don't have to agree on that I like cheeseburgers and you don't.
Yeah. You can agree, disagree.
Exactly. But I understand that you don't like cheeseburgers. I don't agree, but I understand. Right. Just being understanding. And, like, if you have a girlfriend, just make sure she's always right. Like, just...
Yeah, because she didn't say anything wrong.
Right.
Like...
And if you think she did, that is your problem.
Yes. You're wrong, actually. So, and she's right.
And you weren't listening. Because if you were listening, you wouldn't know that I was right.
Exactly.
That's why I'm saying it. Whenever my boyfriend said, okay, babe, you're right. I know, that's why I'm saying it.
Exactly. Like, what? It took you that long to admit it? Like, what? I'm always right. And
if y'all have a boyfriend, like, listen to him. Like, especially if he's telling you your feelings. Yeah. His feelings.
Like, yeah, we really just don't, because we're not always right, but we are always right. But we're not always right, but we are. Yeah, we are.
But if your man is telling you his feelings...
Because some, like, they had this standard where men have to keep stuff in, and crying is feminine, or
saying
your
so
feelings
dumb.
or feminine, like, and it's dumb. Like, boys, y'all can express yourself, like,
right.
and if that girl is not making you feel safe, leave her alone.
That's
leave her alone.
Get up,
and get the step, because that's
somebody gonna appreciate you both ways,
like,
girl or boy.
Yeah, like, you should never be with someone who doesn't make you feel safe.
And if they're honestly not your best friend,
what are y'all doing?
What are you doing? Because if they're not your best friend, like if I can't keep a secret.
Yeah, like
literally,
you have to say something.
Literally, Christmas, we can exchange gifts. It's not even December yet. It's December 1st. Hey, bought his gift yesterday. I know something you don't know. if you're not best friends, if you can't tell them almost anything, and they can just love you from that, even if it's like the worst thing, but they can learn to love you from that. Yeah, that's relationship advice.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. There will be many more, of course. Y'all already know that. We are dropping videos all 2024.
All 2024.
Not missing a beat.
Consistent. Being consistent.
All day, every day. I be seeing people like, they be dropping like every day sometimes.
Boy.
I don't know how y'all do it. It be the editing for me.
Yeah. The editing is probably the hardest part.
That right there.
And the time consuming part. Because we can't just upload that video.
Yeah, like like all the little bloopers and stuff, like that right there, it'd be a little cringy to watch for real. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys go watch her video of her doing my makeup.
Yeah.
And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on both of our channels.
We're watching.
Yes. I'm a check. So y'all don't be lying now. Don't lie, because I'm a check. But make sure you guys follow us on Instagram or TikTok. So I'll make sure I put it like right here. And I'll put it in the description below. And I hope you guys enjoy. But bye.